Hammer on this bitch, but he ain't playing no.
Boy, I'm out for that money on the race all day. Ain't no trippin', they bring it, I counted up 9. Ain't nothing y'all said. They don't know I came up from the bottom, but they know that these niggas be flies. She don't fuck with me cause of $1. From the hood, but short of a mile. If I see the little bitch, I run down on the bitch, I don't bust it from out of the car. I got bitches with 6s on guard, locking in like shit lit bud. Ain't no holding.
Yo, it's your boy Smokeless YT, aka Silkman, aka Milkman. We back with another mock draft video. Before you start this video, all you gotta do is like and subscribe and hit that post noti. Yes sir. But I have a little concern. 88% of y'all is not subscribed to this channel. Bro, all you gotta do is hit that like and subscribe and hit that post noti. Thank you for the love and support y'all been showing to my mock draft videos. Probably hit my all-time high on this channel. We still grinding. We still gonna continue. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Trey. What's the number 1 pick? We already know the clear-cut number 1 pick is. It's gonna be Joe Burrow, Heisman winner, national champion. What I gotta say next? Comparing to Andrew Luck, his strengths, he has a good pocket presence, he makes good decisions, and his weakness is his arm strength. He's a little concerned about his arm strength, but pretty much he's probably the clear-cut number 1 pick. Let's get to the next one. With this pick, I'm gonna call it a little reach pick. The only reason why I'm calling it a reach pick is because that I chose this guy over Chase Young. I chose Tua Tagovailoa. Wait, before y'all start rambling, we're not pretty sure about Dwayne Haskins' future on this team. So I chose him, but expect to see Tua Tagovailoa falling in a draft because of his season-ending hip injury. But although I compare him to left-hand Russell Wilson, his strengths is his pocket presence, he makes good decisions, but his weakness is his durability. Expect his draft stock to lower down because of his durability, but let's get on to the next pick. Since we're not doing trades in this draft, I mean, I know the Lions are going to trade this pick, but with this pick, I'm going to choose the best prospect available. I'm going to choose edge rusher Chase Young. He is the best prospect in this draft, if you ask me, but his weaknesses is his zone coverage. He has amazing footwork and has a great snap timing. I compare it to Myles Garrett. I mean, he's probably the most NFL ready in this draft. He might go number 2. Tell me if this is a reach or not. With the New York Giants pick, I'm selecting an O-lineman. The only reason I'm selecting an O-lineman because Daniel Jones has gotten sacked 39 times. So I'm choosing Mekhi Becton out of Louisville. Mekhi Becton stands at 6'7". He has a little bit of agility, but this man's strength is power. His weakness and his concerns are strike placement. I compare it to Orlando Brown, aka Zeus. But I feel like this is a solid pickup. Reach or no? Let's go to the next one. With the 5th pick, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting QB Justin Herbert out of Oregon. Justin Herbert has a little concern that might make his draft stock fall is his deep field accuracy. Even though he has a big arm, he misses a lot of easy passes downfield. But his strength is a strong arm, athletic, and good decision making. Weaknesses is his pocket presence. Overall, I compared him to Daniel Jones, but he has a little concern with his deep field accuracy. That's the only reason why he's falling down in the draft. But let's get on to the next pick. Reach or no? With the 5th pick, the Los Angeles Chargers will be selecting Jordan Love, QB out of Utah State. Jordan Love has a lot of upside. People keep comparing him to the small school Patrick Mahomes, but he's going to need a little bit of development. And him developing behind Tyrod Taylor would be probably a good spot. I compared him to Colin Kaepernick, but his strengths is a strong arm, but his weakness is his bad decision making. Mind you, Jordan Love has a lot of upside, but people keep comparing to Patrick Mahomes, not yet. So I compared him to Colin Kaepernick. Pretty good, solid comparison. Reach or no? Let's get the next pick. With the 7th pick, I have the Carolina Panthers selecting Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. The reason why I'm selecting Isaiah Simmons is because of Luke Kuechly's retirement. Luke Kuechly's going to need a replacement. They're going to need a versatile linebacker / safety. I compared him to Derwin James. His strength, he has a high motor. He's super fast. Trust me, for a linebacker. Has great instincts. His weaknesses is going through blockers, but he's probably the most versatile player in this draft, if you're asking me. But reach or not? Let's get to the next one. Kyler Murray was sacked 48 times, tied with Matt Ryan for most sacked in the league. So I'm choosing lineman Tristan Wirfs out of Iowa. Tristan Wirfs is probably the most athletic lineman in this draft, if you're asking me. His strengths are his athleticism, and he's an outstanding run blocker. His weaknesses is he can't really hold pure speed rushes. But his NFL comparison is to Ron Armstead. Is this a reach or is it not? Let's get to the next one. With this pick, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Jeffrey Okudah out of Ohio State. Jeff Okudah is the best cornerback in this draft. But his strengths, he's a tremendous tackler, if you ask me. He has nice ball skills. He's a lockdown corner, but he has a little concerns of his lack of awareness. But overall, I compared him to Jalen Ramsey. But tell me if this is a reach or not in the comments. Let's get to the next one. With this pick, I have the Cleveland Browns selecting Andrew Thomas. I'm only selecting an O-lineman in this pick because Baker Mayfield is tied for the 7th most sacked QB in the league. His strengths is his power, his weakness is his footwork, but I compared him to Tyron Smith. I believe this is kind of a reach, but comment down below if this is a reach or not. But he's probably one of the best linemen in this draft, but let's get on to the next one. We know that Sam Darnold was a part of the set club this season, so with this pick, I'm selecting Jedrick Willis out of Alabama. Due to the deep wide receiver class, I'm going to choose an O-lineman to protect the young quarterback for many years to come. Jedrick Willis is a fast lineman, so he has a great pass protection and a good run blocking. But his weaknesses, people say that the tackle position is probably not his best position, probably moving around, probably on the guard, but I compare him to Jason Peters, but way more faster. But reach or no, let's get to the next pick. With this pick, I have the newly Las Vegas Raiders selecting CeeDee Lamb out of Oklahoma. CeeDee Lamb is probably arguably the best wide receiver in this draft class. You can argue with Jerry Jeudy being the best, but I feel like CeeDee Lamb is the best. Comment down below. His strengths is his hands, his route running, and his ball skills. His weaknesses is his blocking, which is really not that much to worry about, but as NFL comparison, I compared him to DeAndre Hopkins. Is this a reach or no? Let's get into the next one. This pick, I have the San Francisco 49ers selecting Henry Ruggs out of Alabama. Henry Ruggs capped off a 4.27 at the combine. He is the fastest player in this draft. His strength is his speed, but his weaknesses is his physicality. But he is physical a little bit. But his NFL comparison is Tyreek Hill. Is this a reach or no? Let's get to the next one. With this pick, I was going to select an old lineman, but with this pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Derrick Brown, D-tackle, Auburn. Derrick Brown fell down in the draft for me because of Tua Tagovailoa, but he's the best available for this pick, so the Buccaneers snag Derrick Brown. His strengths are his power and explosiveness, and his weaknesses is that he is not a pass rush threat. He can stop the run, but he has a little trouble with pass rushing. But I compared him to Marcel Darius. But let's get on to the next pick. Reach or no. The Denver Broncos in this pick are selecting wide receiver Jerry Jeudy out of Alabama. Jerry Jeudy, in my opinion, is the second best receiver in this draft class. And his strengths, he has tremendous route running, and his weakness is his hands. The only reason why I'm saying that because this year he has a lot of drop passes, but I believe that he can be a star in the NFL. But is this a reach or no? Let's get on to the next pick. With this pick, I got the 28-3 Falcons selecting CJ Henderson, cornerback out of Florida. I have the Falcons choosing CJ Henderson because the Falcons are in need of cornerbacks. So CJ Henderson is probably a good pick for them. His strengths are his man coveraging, and his weaknesses is his tackling. His NFL comparison is Marcus Peters. This is a solid pickup for the Falcons. Reach or no? Let's get into the next one. With this pick, I have the Dallas Cowboys selecting Xavier McKinney, safety from Alabama. I would have chose a corner this pick, probably Christian Fulton, but they can really use a good safety back there, so I chose Xavier McKinney. His strengths is his versatility. He's quick, has a lot of ball skills, but his weaknesses is his tackling. His NFL comparison is Jimmy Ward. This is a good, solid pick. Let's get on to the next one. With this pick, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting Clavon Chasen from LSU. Clavon Chasen is a kind of a boomer bust pick if you ask me. But Clavon Chasen's strength is explosiveness, elite versatility, but his weaknesses is production. I compare him to Vic Beasley, but I think it's a pretty good pick. Let's get on to the next one. Reach or no? With this pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders selecting Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina. I don't know much about this prospect, but from what I heard, he's a monster. His strength is his hand power and his weaknesses is his flexibility. But I compare him to Leonard Williams. But mind you, I don't know much about this guy, but this is a solid pickup for the Raiders. Reach or no? With this pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Grant Delp, safety, LSU. I chose Grant Delp because the Jacksonville Jaguars traded a lot of defensive players, and they need a lot of help in that secondary for the loss of AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey. So I chose Grant Delpit. His strength is his ball hawk, and he's a lot versatile, but his weakness is his tackling. But I compared him to Eric Berry. I feel like this is a great pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their defense needs a little help for trading everybody, so let's get on to the next pick. Reach or not? With this pick, I have the Philadelphia Eagles selecting Patrick Queen from LSU. The only reason I'm choosing Patrick Queen is because due to the wide receiver class being that stacked, a defensive pick would not be this bad for the Eagles, so I chose Patrick Queen. His strengths is his man coverage and his zone coverage. Weaknesses is his tackling, but overall, I compared it to Deion Jones. They have a pretty similar skill set, but I feel like this is a good pick. Reach or not? With this pick, I have the Vikings selecting a wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, LSU. Only reason why I'm selecting Justin Jefferson at this pick is because the trade of Stephon Diggs. They need a replacement, so I chose Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's strengths is his hands and his ball tracking, but his weaknesses is his release. But overall, he's a pretty good slot receiver. I compared him to Robert Woods, but is this a reach or no? Next pick. With this pick, I got the Patriots selecting edge rusher AJ Espinosa from Iowa. I got the Patriots choosing AJ Espinosa because the Patriots are in need of edge rushers right now, so AJ Espinosa will be perfect. His strength is his hand power and his weakness is his lateral mobility. But overall, I compared him to Trey Flowers. In my opinion, I think he's the second best edge rusher, but is this a reach or no? Next. Who that? For the 24th pick, I got the New Orleans Saints selecting linebacker Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. I chose Kenneth Murray because we are in need of linebackers, but his strengths is his tackling and he's very explosive. But his weakness, he's a bad decision maker. He gets lost on plays sometimes, but I compared him to Demario Davis, but reach or no? Let's go. At 25, I got the Vikings choosing Christian Fulton. At 26, I got the Dolphins choosing Josh Jones. At 27, I got the Seahawks choosing Yuta Gross-Motos. At 28, I got the Ravens choosing Zach Bond. At 29, I got the Titans choosing Denzel Mims. At 30, I got the Packers choosing Jalen Reagor. At 31, I got the 49ers choosing Jeff Glensie. And 32, I got the Chiefs choosing Jonathan Taylor. But this being your boy Swokas YT, please comment down below if I reached or if I had to teach. But this being your boy Swokas YT, and we out here. Trey!
The pack got his back. Yeah. He came back because the pack got his back. Yeah. Hey, let's go hunt like the wolves today. Yeah. We proud, we kill, we eat. Let's go. Hey, Drew, turn up. Let's go, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,